Hi guys, it's me Winifred, and I am back today with look number 1. Now, for this look, I was just so anxious to jump into this color here, Tropic, and I kind of got a little disappointed with it, and as we get into doing this eye, you'll see why. So yeah, let's just get started. Now from my Z palette transition shade, I'm going to use this shade right here, Blondie. Guys, this is fast becoming one of my favorite transition shades. I didn't think so at first because it's kind of like a cooler tone, but I'm really beginning to like it. I already put my highlight on that brow bone, and for today's look I did not use a shadow on my brow bone. So we're just jumping right in with that transition shade. See how it makes the brow bone pop just a little bit more. And I've got that diffuser brush, which diffuses that color throughout the eyelid, and it doesn't give you too much of a harsh look. It gives you a nice, just a nice diffused look. And then after that, guys, I am going to use my second little brush. It's a little bit shorter, not quite as fluffy as the first brush. And then I am going to jump into my next color, which is this navy blue by Bobbi Brown. I do not have a navy blue in Nars color. Now, the blue that I do have is called China Blue, and it just would not have given me the color that I wanted for this look. I just wanted it to be just a little bit deeper in that crease area to give me a little definition. Not too deep because it is broad daylight here in the Cleveland area. And I do have a few errands to run. As a matter of fact, when I do go out, I'll be taking this eyelash off because that's a bit much for me with the sparkle in the middle of the day. So then I am going to go ahead and grab my diffuser brush again and just kind of blend that out a little bit. Just a little bit. So it just kind of gives you that hint of depth. Why can't I talk, guys? You don't want to carry that blue up too far. Now, you're going to see what I mean when I say this blue was kind of like a little bit of a letdown. It's still a pretty blue, but I got a flat shader brush, and I'm dipping into it, and I'm going just on the mobile lid. Now, to try to pop that color up a little bit more, guys, I put down a white base as opposed to, you know, any other like a neutral color or anything. I put down a white base. All right, so you see what I'm doing here? I'm just packing it in. Now, you see how that looks in the pan? And look at how it's coming out of my eye. You don't see the silver particles. You see that pretty vibrant blue, but the silver gets everywhere but where I want it to be on the eye. So that was a bit of a letdown, but I've got something to fix that. Okay, so then I wanted to lighten up that corner a little bit, guys. So I took this light blue, and the name of it escapes me. It's the only lighter blue that Nars makes. And I just popped that into the corner I just want to keep that area a little light. You have something that looks like that. There you go. Pop that in. Then guys, what I did was I took that brush again, the one that's a little more compact, and I went right here into the corner, outer V with that navy, and then I just want to drag it back in, make sure that I'm getting enough depth in that outer V. Okay. Kind of got the brush angled so that it's kind of tilted down, and it kind of gives you that gradient effect when you do that. And then that way the brush does more of the work for you. So you have something that looks like that. And I hope it's showing up for you on the screen, because it's showing up in person. And I don't want to put too much of it on because, like I said, I am going out, so I don't want to look like a clown. I'm already gonna have to take the eyelashes off. Okay, so you see that lighter aqua right here, then you see the tropic, and then you got the navy, and then I pushed the navy a little bit into the crease with that transition, so it gives it a nice little smoky effect. Now, the part where I became disappointed is you don't see any of that beautiful glitter. So guys, this is where my and I'm sure I'm looking right at it because I just had it. My glitter, my MAC glitter comes into play. And what I did was I dumped a little bit of it out on the lid, just so that I have a little bit of it. Then, I don't know if they still make this product or not, but this is Too Faced glitter glue. You're gonna want to take a little bit of that glitter glue, guys, and you're gonna have to pop it right over that blue eyeshadow, because what we're going to do is add a little bit of that shimmer to it, because I still want the shimmer on the eye. So take a little bit of that glitter glue. And you know what else would probably work is your eyelash glue. I think that would work fine too. Just put a little bit of it on there. I'm sorry, I'm covering up my eye. I should probably use my other hand. Got that on there. And then I just took a little fan brush, dipped it into the glitter, and this shook a little bit of it off, and then I just applied it on to the eye, just like that. Guys, I still wanted that glitter effect, and I hope you're seeing it. And you just stick it on, and that glitter glue just holds it in place. So you have a nice little shimmer effect there. And if you want to brush a little bit of it off, you could get one of your little brushes and just knock a little bit of it off. But that's what it'll look like. That was a whole main reason for me using that, guys. I was disappointed when it just didn't transfer over. So then, as usual, I'm going to take my MAC Feline eyeliner and do my own little version of a tight line. That's just really defining your eye a little bit. You don't really have to worry about the bottom being too neat because, you know, as usual, we're going to just smoke it out a little bit. But instead of smoking it out with a black or brown, guys, we're going to come back in with that navy. And smoke it out a little bit with that. Grab your pencil brush. Take your navy. Any navy will do. I don't think that Bobbi Brown makes the navy anymore. Laura Mercier made a navy. I don't know who else makes like a really, really deep navy, guys. Help me out. I don't know. And this is just really, actually, guys, a really quick look. See how it's smoked out there compared to this eye? But putting that glitter on just takes it up a notch. Now, you only use your mascara. Today I'm using Makeup Forever Smoky Lash. And I must admit, I'm a little disappointed with the Tropic. I was really hoping that we would get that silver transfer, but guys, we did not. But that's okay. We have that really pretty blue base. You might want to have some scotch tape handy so you could remove the fallout on the cheeks. I have tons of fallout. I don't have any right here ready for me to grab, but when I come back, I will. So, I think that you can get away with wearing this without eyelashes. You don't necessarily have to wear eyelashes with this. I just have it on because I thought it would just look more dramatic. And I am just going to put on my other eyelash and I will be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back with the eyelashes on. So just to, you know, recoup what I said, or just to recap what we did here. Starting with my transition shades, what I did was I took Nars Blondie and used that as my transition shade. And that's Nars Blondie is still available. I used that as my transition shade. Then I used Bobbi Brown's Navy in my crease and just fanned it up a little bit towards that transition shade. And I didn't use a highlight. I used my usual MAC NW35 concealer as my brow color. I decided to go with as a blush, I popped a little bit of Nars's Cactus Flower just on the apples, and I did Albatross as a highlight. Now for my lips, I use this Nars shade in, oh, I can't read that, but it'll be in the description. And then on top of that, I had to grab a MAC lip gloss, a lip lacquer. I can't read that either, so that'll be in the description box. Now, for this lid, my mobile part of my lid, I love this Tropic color, but the silver was just not popping out on the lid like I'd like it to do. So I packed this Tropic on my mobile lid. I put this light aqua in the inner corner, this light aqua right here, just to give me a little light in the inner corners. And then again, I went back in with Bobbi Brown's Navy, and I put that on the outer V and just brushed it a little bit into the crease, not adding any more product but using what was already on the brush, and moved it into the crease. So because these silvery bits weren't transferring like I would like them to transfer, or like I would have expected them to transfer, I ad-lib. I pulled out my MAC glitter, and this is kind of like a crystal color. It has no color. It's like a little crystal color. So I wanted it to be as close to the little shimmers in here as possible. So I grabbed my MAC glitter that's like a silvery color. Then I took my Too Faced Shadow Insurance glitter glue. I popped that on top, tapped it on top with my finger on top of that Tropic eyeshadow. Then I took a small fan brush, and this is actually a mascara brush, and I dipped that into the glitter and just patted it on the eye, just around that mobile lid part, so that it would adhere to the glue. And that kind of gave me the nice sparkle look that I wanted. So yeah, guys, that's it. The look was not too hard to do. So if you have any questions, please leave them below. Don't forget to like it. Thumbs up if you did like it. Yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow with another look. Have a nice night, guys. Bye-bye.